Good evening. We are working on small little pieces tonight. What we're working on right now is a number we worked on, 5184, but I found some numerological equation that suffices to another level, in which 3 times 17 equals to 51, in which 4 times 21, which is the cube, equals to 84, 4 cubes, okay? Each cube has 6 sides, equals to 24. Each 17, okay, is the light, the distance between 1 inside of 5, 5 and 2, 7, inside of 3, 3 and 4, 7, and inside of 6, 1 and 6, 7, 1 and 7, okay? So what we're going to do now is multiply this to receive at 25,920. 5 times is 25, 5 times is 500, and 400 equals 920. This number over here means that I must multiply this 3 times 17, and now it must be 15. Number 15, why? Because this was 3 times 17 is 51, and 5 times this complete number. So now we have 5 times 3 is 15. Now we have 4 times 21 times 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 3, 5 times 4, 15 and 20, the year 2015, 25,920 of the Mayan count. And it wasn't 2112, it was 2021. Are you looking through the glass backwards? Which way are you looking through the glass? This way or this way? You're seeing this side, but I see this side. So when you're looking at 2012, it's actually ABC, Jackson 5, because 5 is in the center, 5 is 2 parts, 5 is 1.25, which is a quarter of 4 corners, which equals to the 5 alone itself as 1 quarter, or the number 1 and 4, which is represented in this over here. See the way we go out to here and over this way? We go out to here and over this way. This is the area 1, 1, and 1, leaving 3 centers. The below and above centers. Where do I get this? Deck of cards. Look inside the cards. All we're trying to do is mix and match. Here is your 9 set up. Here is your ace inside of the 9. Every time I want to find that one exclusive card, I've looked through 40% of the cards, and here's your separation right here. Separation. This is your N or your Z. N takes it up, down, and over, and back up again, and Z at the same time takes it from one side to the next. Now I would overlap this to the other side to show you a second center, making this one and your single triangle. Now, what is all this? I probably have to bring this over to a paint and double up this in many cycles to understand the difference. The second way of doing the same design is doing it equally, in which means I'll take my N, instead of making my N do exactly this, but I need it to do this. The reason I need it to do this is because of, you see all these squares? Okay, this is on the square here, skip 1 square here, skip 1 square there. I need an in between here and here, so I must make it like this. Now the height is different. The height, if you look, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I need the 7 because there's 7 inside of here. And where's that 7 going to come from? I got to get the 8 card. I already have the 8 card. Okay. So I'm going to have, where's that 9 card? Just when you thought you had all the cards, right? And here's the 9 card. So the distance, we're going to look at the distance between 8 and 9. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to get this exactly even. You see the way this is a halfway point over here, and this is a halfway point over here? So this will be 1, the same as this one over here. This will be 2, in between over here. This will be 3, in between over here. This will be 4, overlapping over here. And this will be 5. This will be 5 and 3. I made it as 7 and 5 because there's no skip. I need a skip. I need an in-between to everything. So if this is a 3 with no space, I need space for everything. That's what brings it up to 7 and 5. I go 1, 2, third level, right? The third level is a half level, but not an 8. 1, skip 1, skip 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus all the half levels that come together. So now my question is, do I work on 3 and 5, or do I work on 7 and 5? Well, we're going to go down and bring it up to one more chance, which is over here. No matter what I do over here, I must have the rim. The rim in this design shows you that we must have 7. Here's the bottom of the card. Here's the top of the card. In between is 1, 2, blank 3, 4, 5. 1, 5, 1. 1 on the outside, 1 on the outside. 1, 2, blank 3, 4, 5 on the inside. Then 1. 1 with 2. Then 1 blank that covers above and below halfway. And then the same thing, 1, 2, 1. 11 times 11 is 1, 2, 1. 21, 12. 123, or 50, 30, and 43. 123 multiplied by 47, or if you use that arrangement, that categorized a number 50 and 30 will add you on another 12. So since we have 123, we now have to add 12 to 123 is 135 multiplied by 47 equals to the number 6345, 99. 34 DC is inside the center. 63 is talking about Jupiter, but it's Jupiter inside of Saturn. Okay, 5 plays inside of 9 birth. 3 and 4 is 7, 5 and 6 is 7, 11. And we also have to understand that 11, which is 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 is 6 and 5, is a recreational number. What I mean by a recreational number is that when you play the game of pool, 11 is 1 and 1 is 2, plus 3, both red, that is your Nibiru. The last part I wanted to make in this short video was again back to Zion, or is it on or is it off? Because when you play the game of craps, right, you're always saying is on, is off, is on, is off. Well, that's the word Zion. Zion is I-N-O, which stands for 10. Or Zion says 2112. 123 times 47 is 2112. 6345. 6345. Let me get this away. 6345 minus, okay, minus. Now, 345 is everything. The year 6,000 years, but I have to go by the year 5775 when we hit the gateway in numbers. General Electric, the passing through the center of the moon, equals to a total of 570. Exactly perfect. 5775 from 6345. 6345 minus 570, 5775 plus 570 equals to that same number. Okay, because all zeros must equal to 660 or 600. The levels, why? Because to the left, to the right, and to the center. The same numbers that count over here is 151 is also 1331. Now, where do we get 1331? It's 1, and it's 1, 2, 3 to the center, then it's 1, 2, 3 to the outside, and then 1 on the outside. 11 times 11 times 11 is 1331. And that's what we get over here. 1, 2, 2, 1, side to side is 5, 1, 1, 2 to the center, 1, 2 off the center, and then 1 on the side. This tells you your life is doubling between each side. Doubling, how about we speak about doubling and see what else we get out of that, because my thing that I do is all wordplay. It's how God said, I will exalt and I am the Word. So if He is the Word, so I must understand what the Word is, because when I ask for fried eggs and ham, what am I actually asking for? I didn't ask Him to fry me up any eggs. This whole thing is again 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 in the center, and then 1, 2, 3 to the outside, 1, 3, 1, alternate current. The star system or the star base, if you notice this one goes up, this one goes out, okay? Could be deflection, I don't know, but this one has 3 points for 6, this one has 3 for 6, and the center picks up both of them for 8, and maybe even 6 and 6 is 12. 12 and 8, 2 times 6, 2 plus 8 equals to 20, equals to the transmission of the star system. If you have 2 here close together, you have 1 in the center is this. Now the question is, we go over to the roulette wheel and we start to make bets. This is a 17 to 1 bet. What is this bet? How does this bet work? I have to understand. Is it this way? Is it this bet right on and this one splits between the two? Is everything or anything close together like this? Can anything really be touching? Over here it does. So I have to find myself another scenario in which to touch. And they do touch in many areas. I'm just not quite sure where or what I should be doing with that number right now. 7 all the way down by 5 rows equals 35. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals 35. 7 to 5, 5 to 7, 57, 75. 75 times 75 plus 75 and 75 equals to 53, 75. 3 plus 4 is 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 and 7 is 14, times 3 and 4, times 3 and 4, times 12 equals to 2016. Should I be doing it here? Let's see if I can do this. 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 4 equals 14, times 3 times 4 times 3 times 4 equals to 2016. So all the numbers actually result into the same thing, and 2662 is actually the reoccurrence on the piano, and 29 is the highest number, but it's only played as 26 because 2 and 9, where 9 is the birth inside Venus, played as number 6 man because you have to have it come out of the woman. Becomes the person of his own. You're only born once, and everything's continuous within. That is Venus, 2 and 9. The extra day in February, 2 and 9 becomes 2 and 6. There are 26 days in every single month. Let's make noise or more parts of Zion. Okay, Zion or Ison is on. This is pi at the same time as 21, which is the U letter, right? Life at 8, U8, 168 hours in a week. This is also pi. Zion is also 3.141592. 1514 equals to 29. 5 equals 6. This one over here. 5 and 1 equals 6, the 15th letter. 4 and 1 equals to 5. This is also 15. You see an S, you see a 1. What world are you from? Because we all spell different. We all see things different. 2112 is in 5 years from now because it's not 2112. So we showed you this design over here, which I'm not complete. Okay, we're going to play crosswords, 5 down, 7 across. And this similarity over here, which is inside of this. 1 up. 1 up over here is 2 with 1 in between. 3 up with 2 in between. 4 up with 3 in betweens. 5 up with 4 in betweens. 5 up between 4 in betweens. 5 up between 4 in betweens. 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4 equals the sun. And then it's 4 with 3, 3 with 2, 2 with 1, and 1 with nothing. 1 is the center. 3 has the center. 5 has the center. 5 has the center. 1, 2, 3, 6, 10, 15, 20, and stop at the corner, 20. Take away 1 is 19, remove both corners, 19, 5 and 1 inside. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if we count it, 1, 2, 3, 6, 10, 15, 20, 25, or if you really want to look at it, it's 2012. 35, 3 and 7 is 10, 5 and 5 is 10, 57, 75, right inside these numbers. 10 and 10 is 20, plus 15, 2015 equals to 35 again. And then we do it the other way, equals to 70, and then if you add up this, 4, 13, 22, and 31 equals to 70, equals to the spirit of 76, and everything to do with 4, 4 by 7 is the cycle. If you add up 1 over to 36 equals to 666, add up to 37, add up to 38th. Let me do it over here, because 38 means 2 zeros. 666 plus 37 and 38 from the 2 wheels is 75. 75 equals to 666 plus 37 plus 38 equals to 741. 741. 1 and 4 equals to 5. 1 and 7 equals to 8. 7 and 4 equals to 12. 1 and 2 equals to 3 on this side. But this will all equal to the middle. 1 and 4 goes to 5 in the center. 7 and 1 goes to 5 in the center. 7 and 4, 11. 1 and 1 is 2. 2, 5, and 8 runs through the center. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching. You are my memory. We are one.